I believe the first story I can remember, oh, it's about maybe 5-year-old, and it was an aunt that used to tell stories to all the winds. She would gather them all in about an old aunt I had, and that was her pastime, telling stories to the wind. And I think the first story I ever remember was Johnny Pay Me For My Story. It's a 3-part story, and it lasts about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I think that was the first I remember because it was a great story.
What kind of happens in the story?
Well, it starts with a boy and his mother, and what this boy does, and the things he's got to come through. He's a fish in the sea, he's a lion in the forest, and he's a hawk in the woods. Now, through the time, all these things comes in handy because he's to do difficult things, and each of these things come in very, very handy for him. And when the story's finished, he gets his freedom for the man. It keeps him in this 3 puzzles. Well, the castle, if he goes to the end, there's a giant wall built round about it. And he's a human being, you see, and he walks round about and he says, I can't get over that wall, he says. And he turned his in the hawk, and he flew over the wall. And the inside of this wall, there was these great big giant dogs. The dogs made at him to bite him, and he turned his into the line and frightened these dogs away. You see? Now, when he frightened the dogs away, this big giant castle was in, and he was looking for this lassie in the castle. And of course, he turned himself back into the hawk again, and he flew right round about the castle, right round about, peering into all these wee windows where he thought the lassie would be. And finally, way in the topmost tower of the castle, here she was in prison in the topmost tower of the castle. And he was sitting in the window, looking in at her. And she was sitting in, and she was looking out, and she seen this wee hawk sitting in the window, and she opened the window, and she let the wee hawk in for to pet it. And of course, when he come in, he turned himself back into the man again. And he explained to her how he was there, and he come to save her and everything like that.